How to use Blockscout with ETC. The two first things I noticed when using a blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain at the time, for the first time in 2013, was that money would move from one place to another in 10 to 60 minutes, and that every single transaction was public, totally transparent, and traceable through some special websites. After 23 years of working in banking and finance, this was a mind-boggling experience and a huge change in paradigm. It was incredible to see one could send 1 BTC from the state of Colorado to Tokyo. I was living in Denver and using mt.gox at the time, and it would get there in a question of minutes. And while the deposit was in transit, I could go to one of these websites and see how the transaction was being processed live. If I remember correctly, because mt.gox used 2 confirmations, it would take up to 20 minutes for them to show me my new deposit. But on one of these websites, I could see the transaction from the moment it was included in a block. These websites that show everything that is happening inside blockchains are what we call block explorers. What are block explorers? Block explorers are websites that run full archival nodes of the various blockchains, index the information of the network's databases, and show the information to the public. This is a new level of transparency in the world of finance, not only because the information is available, but because ordinary users can use these third-party services to track and audit the blockchains. In banking, all this information is a black box. The data on these websites may be organized by block, by transactions or addresses, and often have more statistics and charts that are useful to analyze the activity in the networks. Examples of popular block explorers and what is the blockchain for which they are most identified for are Blockscout.com for Ethereum Classic ETC, Blockchain.com for Bitcoin BTC, and Etherscan.io for Ethereum ETH. In the rest of this article, we will focus on Blockscout, a popular explorer for ETC. Blockscout works with Ethereum Classic and Mortar testnet. The first thing to say about Blockscout is that it supports the Ethereum Classic mainnet and Mortar testnet. The link to see the ETC network statistics is the following: blockscout.com/etc/mainnet. The link to the Mortar testnet is the following: blockscout.com/etc/Mordor. In the next sections, we will explain how to use Blockscout with the Ethereum Classic blockchain. The Blockscout home. To use Blockscout with Ethereum Classic, users need to type blockscout.com/etc/mainnet on their browsers and go to the website. On the home page, on the top right, it has the basic information of the ETC blockchain, including the average block time, total transactions since inception, total blocks or block height, and total wallet addresses created inside the ledger. On the top left, it has a chart with the market price and other statistics, and in the body of the page, the latest blocks and transactions. To search for addresses, specific transactions, blocks, or tokens, there is a field on the top right hand corner to enter the search query. Search ETC by address. 1. To search an ETC address on Blockscout, you need to go to the top right hand corner field, paste the address, and press enter. Just for fun, we used for this example one of the largest addresses in ETC, which must belong to one of the big exchanges. To see a list of the largest addresses in ETC, you can also do this on Blockscout. The page is blockscout.com/etc/mainnet/accounts. 2. In the next screen, Blockscout will show you a box at the top with the main statistics of that address. This includes the balance, tokens it holds, if any, total transactions done in this address, token transfers, total gas used in this address, and the latest block in which the balance was updated. Note that the address has its own URL on Blockscout, which is, and this is the link to the address. 3. By scrolling down, you may see the transaction history of the address you searched with every single transaction that was done in it with all their data. This is why block explorers use what are called archival nodes, which are network software clients that actually store all the information of the history of the blockchain. Search ETC by transaction, or TX. 1. On Blockscout, you can search individual transactions as well. To search a specific transaction, you need to enter the transaction hash on the top right-hand corner field and press enter. 2. In the next screen, you will see that the transaction URL is also unique for each transaction. And the body of the page, on the body of the page, you will see the top box with the following data points: transaction hash, also called transaction ID; result, if the transaction has been processed successfully; status, the block number in which it was included; timestamp, from which and to which addresses the money was moved; value of the transaction; the fee; and the gas price. Search ETC by block number. 1. In the same way that you look up ETC addresses or transactions on Blockscout, you can also search individual blocks by their number. For this example, just for fun, we typed in the search field the block number 1,920,000, which is the infamous block in which the Ethereum network split from ETC in 2016. You may enter the block number you wish to search, then press enter. 2. In the next screen, you will see that the block also has its specific URL. In the body of the page, the top box shows the statistics of the block. These include top height, the timestamp, how many transactions it contained, which was the miner that mined the block size in bytes, the block cryptographic stamp or hash, the hash of the previous block or parent hash, the mining difficulty, total difficulty of the chain up to this block, the gas used, the gas limit of this block, the nonce used to create the block hash, and the miner reward, which was 5 ETC at the time in 2016. As you may see, because ETC is the original chain and did not do the DAO hard fork, then this is a typical unboring block. As a comparison, the same block on the Ethereum blockchain has different information and actually has a note saying DAO hard fork and the hex number. 3. Going back to ETC block 1,920,000, if you scroll down, you will be able to see the list of all the transactions on that block. Search ETC by token symbol, HEBI. 1. Another thing that may be done on Blockscout is to search tokens by their symbol. For example, to search the HEBI token issued by the HEBI block team, you just need to type its symbol HEBI on the top right hand corner field and press enter. 2. In the next screen, the page would contain the top box with the main data of the ERC20 token. This includes the contract address, total supply, how many addresses hold the token, how many transfers have been done since its inception, how many decimals it is denominated in, and the token type, usually an ERC20 token. Search ETC by token symbol WETC or wrapped ETC. 1. Just as we may search DApp tokens, we can also search wrapped tokens such as WETC on Blockscout because they are also ERC20 tokens. To do this, just enter WETC on the right hand side corner field and press enter. 2. In the next screen, the page will contain the top box with the main data of the WETC ERC20 token. This includes the contract address, total supply, how many addresses hold the token, how many transfers have been done since its inception, how many decimals it is denominated in, and the token type, usually an ERC20 token as well. Thank you for watching this Ethereum Classic video. To start using Blockscout with ETC, go to blockscout.com/etc/mainnet. To learn more about ETC, go to ethereumclassic.org. Thank you very much.